Good morning, good morning, Borda. Hello, it is I once again. Why are we here? Oh yes, we're here for a raid tournament today, the Buff Booster 3-star. Buff boosting is always my least favourite raid tournament. I always find it... Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear me, what's the morning? Right, yes, sorry, I digress. Yes, the Buff Booster is the toughest one I find to predict and to use the right team and everything else. It's not always easy to come up with buff boosters. You'll see my team here. I've gone with Shrub Bear as a tank. Um, Shrub Bear is my tank. It's fairly reliable, sucks in a lot of damage. Brienne is a booster. I would recommend for this tournament. Well, it's a bit late now, but I would have recommended Brienne. Not the costumed Brienne, because although she weakens your enemy, you want to boost your own team for the maximum effect. Gatto does put up a boost in that he puts up a anti, you can't be no status ailment effects shield, and Malia of course puts up a boost in the sense of a critical hit chance, and Tyrone there just a debuffer but also a useful sniper. Oh, dear me. Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Right, anyway, yeah, so he does quite a reasonable job putting up quite a good defense, but gets rid of the enemy buffs, which is quite a useful thing to do. So far, you see, I've did all right on attack, 5 attack wins, and defensively, I'm not doing so well defensively there. Look, so my defense team not holding up so well. C grade. It was actually an A grade last I looked, so it's gone down quite a bit. Actually, no, it must have been a B grade because I think I looked just after Limca hit me. So yeah, not going too well on my defensive, but there we go. That's the way sometimes it goes. And as I say, buff boosting is a tricky one. Or I've always found it the trickiest one to predict what you want to take. Certainly a couple of debuffers. A healer might have been a good option for me. I don't always take a healer on 3-star tournaments, but there we go. Anyway, so brief look at the leaderboard. Let's have a look who's doing very well. Yeah, lots of people there. Quite a lot more trophies than I've got by the look of that, which is hardly surprising. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see. I don't need to... Right, let's go to the battle then. Let's see if we can have a bit of luck. This green guy here is, yeah, I've dealt with him a couple of times. He does all sorts of random things. Attack boost, regenerate. Yeah, he's quite good. And then he goes all sort of negative on things. Good choice to have a green tank. Malia there is quite good. There's a few heroes I don't even recognise. Cavazir, someone's B minion. Yeah, sorry. Don't see new minions for 14. No, so Bs, right? Okay. And well, no new minions isn't going to affect me too much. And yes, the bat. Oh, that bat could be quite useful actually. The bat was never the one I rated very highly because on challenge events I don't think the bat would be much use. But yeah, looks like a reasonably well put together team. There's nothing sort of screaming out at me. Nothing screaming out at me as being like obviously wrong, which does tend to be what I look at. Purple 5 in a row. I'm going to blow the purple gem. I can see there's a blue 5 in a row there, but I don't necessarily want lots of blue stuff coming up. Now his special skill's gone off. I believe it can be debuffed. Yes, there we go. Get rid of that. Let's go for this small combo here. Don't into a big combo of blues. Admittedly, blue's not that useful, but there we go. Let's give me a slow screen. Is it? Oh, no, that's handy. There we go. It's got my yellows charged. So yeah, like I say, I try to sort of avoid some of the what do you call it? Some of the throwing too many like in this case red and blue tiles at them because it's only going to generate lots of mana for them, and obviously I don't really want them having lots of mana. Giving them tons of mana is bad. I've got a lot of poison going on. Oh, there's the bat. Yeah, I thought the bat would be quite dangerous once this sort of thing was all sorted. A realm bonus. Okay. Now, because he's got the what's her name? Pixie special skill has hit him. I don't mind him having plenty of mana now because he will probably kill himself with his next move. Not quite, but sort of certainly set himself on the road to being dead. Let's get this green in play. Bit worried about the bat because obviously his special skill does a lot more damage. There we are. He's safely dead. That's good to see. Now then, let's see. Tyrum. There, Tyrum is close to going off, as is mine. So mine now with 2 buffs. Ooh, I think that'd be enough to finish him off then. Their Tyrum is going to go off. Nothing I can do about that. Going to be quite a close one. Yeah, there we go. That should safely finish him off. A close battle. Yeah, very close. There we go. So that's that first one. Right, let's have a look at the next one. Okay, let's see who we got. All greens. Nothing wrong with going all greens on this particular tournament. Muggy is a pain in the backside as well. I did wonder if I should have taken Muggy. Skullcarver is quite annoying. Yeah, no, it's quite a well put together team, this one. Hats off to them. I'm not going to bother taking a blue because blue tiles are so weak against green. I'm just going to go for it with what I have. Whether I regret that, we shall see. It depends on the screen. Let's do a little combo there down the middle. Okay, now I know it might make sense to try and finish off Ishtak, but my big concern really is Muggy. I don't believe he's got Revive. Revive really annoys me sometimes, as you've probably seen in my other videos. I just don't. There should be like a limit on how many times a hero can be brought back from the dead. I've had some tournaments where they've like literally come back 10, 15 times, and you're there going, "Come on, just die! You've already lost." It's even worse, of course, if they haven't already lost, because then, oh, there we are. Well, that's gone surprisingly easily. I didn't expect this one to go that way. I guess they're a good screen, plenty of greens, made that sort of fairly simple. No disrespect to Death Rider, it was a reasonable team. Nothing wrong with going all one colour when you can't stack against that colour. It's a sort of fairly sensible choice. Yeah, no. Again, I'm going to stick with the same team, I think. Gilra is very annoying. I don't like Gilra very much. Sorry, when I say I don't like Gilra very much, by that I mean I like her a lot when she's on my side. When she's my opponent, I find it very, very tough. Especially given that I'm not getting the right colour tiles to do much damage to her at the moment. Oh, it's a relief. Always glad when she's out of the way. She does get quite on my nerves. I'm just going to finish Belith off just because she's fairly low on health. Better to get her out of the way. I'm going to go for Ishtak next, although really I could have gone for any of them then. On this occasion I am going to blow the red gems because basically my screen is full of the tiles I don't need. Still fairly full of the tiles I don't need. Certainly greens, certainly yellows not coming up very abundantly. It's a good job I wasn't totally reliant on yellows for the extra to defeat the tank. They're just not coming up today. But there we go. Let's see. This should at least finally get. That's my first yellow move, which, considering I chose yellow heroes to deal with their tank, is pretty sad, really. Let's see. Finally getting some yellows coming into play. Yeah, there we are. That should do it. The the old 1-2, and then she will now kill herself, although I'll probably kill her with this move. Anyway, boom, bye-bye. There we are. Again, sort of that one, it was making sure Gilra was always my priority, and getting her dead was the first thing. When she was dead, the rest of the team, it was kind of, well, like picking off the Beleeth, I think was a very sensible choice, because I knew I could finish her off in one move, or one special attack, more accurately. Gunnar's a bit of a pain. Again, not a bad choice. Personally, I would always go with a green tank when you can't have reds. Gunnar is quite dangerous with his linking people together thing. Kehlani does the same, so you kind of doubled up there, which would be my only criticism there of this team. You've got two people who basically do the same thing. That said, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, and I'm not saying that means I'm going to win or anything else like that, but you know, it's possible. I'm taking 2 debuffers in the shape of Tyrum and Mnesis, so I've got 2 debuffers to sort of try and turn the tables, as it were, if they do go off. So I don't really want to leave them to go off. Ideally, I mean, hopefully this move here should finish off Gunnar very quickly. I don't know why I always say it Gunnar, but Gunnar. Let's see. I will probably focus on Kehlani next for the same basic reason I was going for Gunnar. Is that his special skill, once it's gone off, is quite annoying. I mean, there's generally speaking, there's 2 ways to deal with. Ooh, that was mean. There's 2 ways to deal with sort of the people who have the most effective defensive special skills. One is to kill them before they go off, and the other is to have debuffers available. So I was sort of covering both bases there, because I've got my debuffers, but I was also quite keen to see Gunnar and Kehlani dead before they got the chance to interfere. And there we go. So yeah, picked off it's always worth sort of working out which hero you want to prioritise killing. It's not always the healer, and it's not always the blocker. It can be different every time, but you just need to know who it is you are going for. And basically, as I often say, one in the grave is worth 2 in the hospital. So kill them quick and leave them dead. Ooh, interesting choice. For this one, I am going to swap in my Gatto I'm going to swap Malia out. Or do I swap Pixie out? Yeah, no, this is a tough one. I'm going to swap. I'm going to go with Malia because it's a buff boosting tournament. I'm going to go with Gatto. Now, Gatto have not had in for a bit because of the number of greens everyone's fielding, which is sensible. But this time I think it could be quite useful. I can't remember what does this fish dude do. Yeah, damage, but more mana damage. Yeah, that's quite. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Could be quite useful on an event like this. Probably most useful on the what do you call it? Not bloody battle, rush attack events, when everybody has that fast mana. I think then it could be sort of particularly offensive. His particularly useful, his special skill, because there'd be tons of mana out there. Not off to a great start. Could do with a few like green tiles coming together. Wouldn't hurt, but never mind. Let's not focus on what I don't have, or not too much anyway. Finally got some green tiles. Oh, typically enough, their Gatto is revived. Not like anybody stays dead except my heroes. Right, there we go. Oh, he stayed dead this time. There we go. There's me grumbling about it, and look, he's dead anyway. Right. You know, their Gatto's good. See, my Gatto never revives. My Gatto just dies. He doesn't love me. He just dies. So rubbish. Stupid Gatto. At least this time my blue tiles will do some damage. Although, not much. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. See, not only does he revive, he then immediately gets his special skill ready. That really infuriates me when that happens. Yeah, their Gattos both revived. Mine didn't. Didn't help. Yeah, frustrating, that one. Really frustrating. Never mind. So it's 4 out of 5. One defeat. Keep me in the top 1%. It won't put me very high on the leaderboard because yeah, there were 581. You basically to stay at the top at this stage, you've got to have won them all. I don't think I would have been top if I'd won them all. By the look of it, I would have still been fairly low because my defence team's not performing too well on this particular raid, this particular tournament. But there we go. Well, some good news, some bad news there. That battle at the end, I'm not sure what else I could have done, really. That was one of those ones, it just felt like it was predestined for me to lose. Maybe there were better moves I could have made, but it was just one of those ones where I didn't seem to be getting the tiles, and their heroes kept reviving when mine didn't, and things like that. So there we go. Anyway, never mind. Hopefully there was something vaguely useful in there for everybody watching. I do apologise if there wasn't. Ooh, look at all the special offers that I don't want. But yes, yeah, hopefully there was something in there to help people out, give you some idea of like tactics and whatever else on the 3-star raid tournaments, which do tend to be sort of my I don't know, not my speciality, but my area where I tend to do the best. I think I've been top 1% in all the 3-star raid tournaments so far, which is quite useful. It does get you some good loot at the end of it. Anyway, so this is Farmer Ben saying thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And may death come swiftly to your enemies. Take care. Au revoir.